Hope everybody's doing fine out there today. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about freeze-dried food and how to store it after you've opened the can. Coming right up. After you open a can of freeze-dried food, it diminishes the shelf life dramatically. But if you can reseal it and get that oxygen out of there, you put the shelf life back into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I do it, and we're just going to run through one process of it. Now the directions on this yield 6 servings. Since I'm single, I don't need that many at one time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. The 6 servings, by the way, this is the Augustin Farms Hearty Vegetable Beef Soup Mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this in half. It calls for 2 cups of soup mix and 2 tablespoons of the bouillon package. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it in half. I'll go through the rest of the directions here for you. It says boil for 3 to 5 minutes. Simmer on low heat for 25 minutes or until vegetables are soft. Okay, so the way I do this is, okay, let's see, I'm going to be out of the camera if I stand up. I'll take one jar. And I'll take my 1 cup of soup mix. Put it in the jar. Back on this. You always want to keep the lid on this as long as possible to keep any moisture from going in there.
And for it to last longer.
Thank you, baby girl. And to make it last longer. That was my granddaughter. One of them. Okay. And we'll take our 1 tablespoon of bouillon mix. Put it in the jar. I was shaking it down a little bit, get that bouillon down in there. Then you really don't have to do this step here, but I like the extra advantage of knowing it's going to be good when I get ready to eat it.
You can do it however you want, Grandpa.
Thank you.
Again.
Okay, then always make sure you wipe the edge of your jars off. Get any of that powder off of there so it makes a good seal. Okay, we got the oxygen absorber in there. That's one step of preserving it. And now we're going to suck all the oxygen out of it. Or not all of it, but the majority of it.
Some of it.
And there you go. And you always want to check your lids, make sure they suck down good. Then what I do is I just very loosely put the ring on. That way you can come back in a day and check and make sure that that's sealed good. Once you make sure that's sealed down good, then you can go ahead and tighten that jar up. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of go over how I keep my freeze-dried food proportioned out and keep it as fresh as possible for as long as possible. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day. Stay prepared.